Hey heathen, it's me, Wayman29. Just want to respond to your video. Great trick question. Like it. I think the only way that we would stop anti anything is if we stop ourselves. I think dualism has been tried. That has been one thing that belief systems have been trying to deal with ever since there were belief systems, and even some constructs outside of religion try to deal with the same thing. Whether you're Hal Lindsey or Pat Condell, they're both doing the same thing, and it's kind of like a hubris. Um, it's kind of like a hubris process where you try to stop it sometimes, but it might happen. A lot of people, especially religious extremists, try to force the end, force something. Uh, in the past, probably like Wars of the Jews in that text where the Zealots tried to force the end. Also, ideas like Koresh trying to force the end. Certain ideas out of FLDS trying to force the end. So, I think the only way that we would try to stop it is to rebuild the metaphor again and use it as a tool in a positive way. Knowing duality, as Judaism tried to explain it, knowing both sides, or knowing both good and bad, both extremes, keeps us from being pushed over the edge. So, as long as we have the other side, as long as we have a counterweight, everything should be fine. However, if people push the end, like evangelicals sending red heifers to Israel, and all this apocalyptic material coming out, like, if you don't have the Left Behind series, heathen, you should buy it and put it on your shelf because it's the most up-to-date apocalyptic thinking. Hal Lindsey stuff, and some atheists are probably wondering why I mentioned Pat Condell, because I see him I see him as the Hal Lindsey of atheism, and same sheep, different pastures, and there's a lot of stupid sheep in both pastures, and they're running around, but I kind of feel sorry for the stupid sheep, and I kind of think in some ways you do too, heathen. So So I don't know what we're going to do about the problem, but I think that looking at it from a view of Joseph Campbell, in looking at the belief systems, duality, the anti-anything as metaphor, just like the yin and yang kind of idea, it's a positive thing. However, if one were to overcome the other, it would be disastrous. And to me, that would be anti. So, who knows? It's good to have atheists around. That's all I can say. And you guys keep asking good questions, and keep doing what you're doing. And as an agnostic, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And we'll see what happens. So I think the only way to stop anti-anything or stop dualism is maybe to stop ourselves first, because I think both sides dwell inside our minds metaphorically. Just like in Judaism, it tried to explain that with the idea of good and evil impulse. So take care, friends. Make the right decisions. Try not to force the end. And if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.